Jasmine, I can't see you. Why, hello there. I can't hear you. You're on mute.
I just finished working out, so.
Nice. Let me turn down my music a little bit.
All right, let's do this. Show me your stretches.
Do you have a foam roll or just the stretches?
Just the stretches.
Okay.
No, I should probably get one after all these years.
Do you have a softball? Hi, Ching.
Hey, Christian.
Hi.
All right, we're going to give them a couple more minutes because we're going to start at 10, so we'll give everybody a couple more minutes.
Sounds good. Excited.
Are you really? Did you do the Zoom right now?
No, I did my own thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll probably do no, I'm kind of shy on the Zoom, but it was really good last time I went on there.
You don't need to do anything. You can literally just be no video, no audio. You just follow along.
I literally did that. Everyone was like all friendly, and I was like, I'm sorry.
I don't know which Sarah that is. I see Sarah, but I don't see a face. Oh, well, hello there.
Hey.
There we go. Let's see how many people get into this one.
Did you have a good crowd in the morning?
The other one was very small.
I was like, oh, it's probably like at 9, but I didn't think that, hey, like the Zoom session's at 9. Yeah.
Zoom session was 9:15.
I was like all like, oh my goodness, I hope he has another one. When I saw that it was like at 8, and then.
Yeah. I know that some people don't like to wake up, so they don't have to.
Yeah, it's a little wild now. I'm trying to train myself to wake up again. I snoozed my alarm since like 6:30, and I got out of bed at 8:45. Right?
Dude, just set your alarm for like 8:30.
I don't know what I was thinking. Just so like I can mentally prepare myself when things go back to normal, like slowly, but I don't have to like get out of bed. But like, like at least kind of wake up.
I feel you. Awesome, we got somebody else. So if we have a softball and a foam roll, we don't honestly need anything, but if you have a softball and a foam roll, I can show you different things. You have a ball, Ching?
No.
Oh, it's okay. Hi, Paige. How you doing?
I'm sore, so I'm excited
Sore?
to do foam rolling.
Yeah. So do you have a foam roll?
Yeah, I do.
Awesome. Do you have a softball?
No.
Okay. Any kind of a baseball? Any kind of a ball?
No.
It's okay. Everything works with just the foam roll. Even if you don't have equipment, we'll make it work. All right, so I'll get started right now. Does anybody have any body parts that are particularly bothering them right now?
My back.
Back?
Yeah. Neck.
Not back. Okay, so we got back and neck.
Hips.
Anything else?
Hips.
Hips? We'll take care of the hips. No worries. What about you, Sarah? Low back feeling okay?
Mostly my legs.
Your legs? Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to start from the ground up. They're only giving me 40 minutes. So I'm going to try to speed through it. We're going to start from the ground up. So if we miss anything, it'll be upper body because it sounds like it's mostly legs and back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And hips. So most of the problem is going to come from the ground up. For the neck, who has neck?
Me.
Okay, I'll show you a couple stretches, okay?
Okay.
Neck is probably a tight lat and then tight upper trap. So we'll work on those two for the upper body, and then I'll do everything for the lower body. All right, let's rock and roll. All right, so for those of you that have a foam roll, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to massage out the calves. So I'll show everybody how to use the foam roll, and then Jasmine, I'll switch to you so you can get a stretch for this one. Everybody's going to be doing a stretch and a foam roll. First foam roll, then we're gonna stretch. So what happens is with the foam roll is we're not making cookies. I see a lot of people over here doing this kind of weird stuff. I call that making cookies. What we're gonna do is keep sustained pressure on that muscle for more than 30 seconds. That's gonna release that muscle so that we can stretch it to its most lengthened position. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put one leg on top of the other. And if you wanna make it even harder, lift your hips up. Now what we're gonna do, Ching, you already know what we're doing. We're gonna move that leg to the left and the right. We're gonna massage that sucker out. All right, here we go. Jasmine, what I want you to do is you're gonna go straight into the stretch, okay? So we're gonna get into a downward dog.
Gotcha.
Good. So what I want you to do is in that downward dog, I want you to push your one heel into the ground.
Okay.
You're gonna feel a nice stretch in the back of your calf.
Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead and switch it out every 30 seconds. I want you to do it for the whole 2 minutes.
Okay.
All right. And the other ladies, while you're foam rolling, find a tender spot, roll back and forth 3 times, and then I want you to find a new tender spot. We're not going to be on the Achilles, so stay off the tendon on your ankle. Only the meaty part of your calf is what we're working on, okay? How we doing over there, Jasmine? You feeling that stretch?
Yeah.
Good, good. So it sounds like somebody just killed their workout.
That would be me.
You got the ambulance coming to your house?
Sure. No, the fire department.
Okay. All right. So ladies that are foam rolling their calves, if you haven't already, switch to the other side. Other leg. Jasmine, you're going to get a little extra stretch here. That's probably good.
I'm all heavy breathing.
It's okay. Into the nose, out through the mouth. Don't force any stretches. Let the stretch come to you. Ease into it. You got plenty of time. How we doing over there, Paige?
Good.
Good. How about you, Ching? You're doing good? Professional. You already know what you're doing. All right, ladies. So now we're gonna do what Jasmine is doing. We're gonna get into that downward dog. So now that we're done with the foam roll, we're gonna get into that downward dog. So a downward dog is basically you're gonna have your hips up in the air, your palms are on the ground, and you're gonna push one heel into the ground. It's gonna be a nice deep stretch into that calf.
Is your car on this side?
No, it's on the other side.
It needs to be on this side. No, wait a minute.
No,
No,
it's on the right side.
it's on the other side today.
Yeah, I know.
Tell your mom I say hi, Sarah.
Mom, Christian says hi. Huh? I said, Christian says hi.
Oh,
Hi, Christian. She says hi.
Nice. All right, Jasmine, how you feeling?
Pretty good. So
Okay.
my heels started going lower to the ground, so that was pretty
Good, good, good. That's exactly. So if you ever get a ball or a foam roll, what's going to happen? The only difference that it's going to be for you is we're going to release that muscle so that you can really get that heel all the way down into the ground.
Uh-huh.
What the foam rolling is doing is we're putting that constant pressure on that muscle, holding it there, which is sending a signal from the brain into that muscle telling it, all right, darn it, we need to release. And that's going to release that muscle so that when you get into your stretch, you're going a lot deeper. You're still getting effective stretches right here, but it's just a little bit faster and you get a deeper stretch.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So now that we got the calves done, we're going to go a little bit quickly through these stretches just so you get a feel of how to do it. But I do recommend 2 minutes on each side with all of these stretches, okay? Whether you're alternating 30 seconds on each, as long as we get 2 minutes of a stretch on each side that we're doing, that's what we're looking for. But for today's purposes, I just want you to feel it, go through the movement, and then when you're doing it on your own time, you can do it for the full 2 minutes. All right, so we got the calf done. Usually when we have an ankle injury, it's because the calf is too tight. So anybody who has a lower body ankle injury, this is the first thing that I would show them to do. So if you ever have an ankle injury, you know this is what you need to go to, okay? Now we're gonna go up to the knee joint. So if we have an issue with the knee, most of the time it's gonna be a quad is too tight and a TFL, which is your hip muscle just above your pocket right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna foam roll and stretch the calf, and then foam roll and stretch the TFL. How we're gonna do that is we're gonna get back onto our foam roll again. I'm gonna try to do it sideways. I'm a little too tall. I recommend doing one leg at a time with this one. It's gonna be on the meaty part. Do it on my other leg. It's gonna be on the meaty part of your quad, not your knee and not your actual hip, but the meaty part of your quad. You're gonna put all of your weight on there. Once you find that tender spot, put a lot of weight on there. Find that tender spot. I want you to flex your foot up here, just like that. Flexing your foot all the way up. Put a lot of pressure on that leg. Jasmine, what I want you to do you have a chair, or there's that wall behind you? I think that'll work.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do, if you have a chair or something or a bed, you can do this. If not, just use the wall. I'm gonna have your foot up against the wall or on top of like a bed. I want your knee as far back towards that wall as you can get. And then we're gonna get into this lunge position right here.
Okay, gotcha. Wow. Okay. I actually have something here.
Okay, so you're gonna have your foot on top of that wall, and now I want you to try to come up into that lunge position. So,
Mother of pearl. Okay.
Huh? You feeling it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the closer that I see you're really upright, I kind of want you to challenge yourself. Get your chest onto your knee. I want you to push your back knee into that wall. And then I want you to try to bring that leg up, and now try to come up. Stay there. Stay there. That's how I know you're doing it right. You're not going to be able to get up on the first try. Breathe, 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 breathe. Good, Ching. You're doing awesome. How you ladies feeling with the foam roll?
It hurts.
It hurts, yes. It hurts good. If you haven't already, go ahead and switch to the other side. And if you want, you can do both sides at the same time. I prefer to do one at a time because you can put a little extra pressure on each individual leg. But however you're doing it is just fine, as long as we're getting both legs and we're not on that knee joint. You're doing awesome, Jasmine.
Yeah, I'm laughing. This is
It
it's
hurts.
hard getting it.
It hurts. I know. This is gonna fix. So that's how tight your hip flexor is. That's how tight your quad is. You should be able to lean up into that lunge. You know.
Yeah.
This is really showing you. And maybe on the other side, go ahead and switch it out. Maybe on the other side, you're gonna do a little bit better than this one. You'll notice a difference on both sides. All right, ladies, on the foam roll. So we're gonna go ahead and get into a TFL. So we're gonna get another little tiny muscle, and then we're gonna do the stretch that Jasmine was doing. So go ahead and, when you feel comfortable, go into the other side, Jasmine. Okay, ladies, so the TFL is a little muscle. You're gonna think about just above your pocket, right? It's gonna be just above your pocket, but underneath your hip bone. We're gonna go ahead and find that spot and lay on it with the foam roll. If you have a ball, I use a ball. Same idea. We want to get just above the pocket, but below the hip bone. It's going to be the front corner of your hip. You're going to try to find that area.
On your side or on front?
It's going to be more like a front corner. You'll feel it on the side a little bit, but think about the front corner of your hip just above the pocket. So you're going to be laying more on your side.
Okay.
Let me scoot this back just a tad to see if this will help. So what I do is I bring like my top leg forward and just keep the other one out. Maybe lean your chest in towards the carpet a bit. There we go. So you can get into that front corner of the hip. It's a little tiny muscle, and it's gonna hurt like heck. Are you ladies feeling it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. It's kind of hard to find, but once you find it, it's gonna hurt.
It's there.
Good.
I found it.
Put as much pressure as you can on that. We're gonna hold it for 30 seconds. How are we doing, Jasmine? Yeah.
Yeah.
That side looks like it's tighter than the other one.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Breathe. Into the nose, out to the mouth. Deep breaths. Good job, ladies. You're doing awesome. Let's go ahead and switch that TFL to the other side now. All right, Jasmine, let me get you to another stretch. I think you got those hip flexors. Easy does it on the way back up. We good?
Yeah.
All right. The next stretch that I'm going to have you do is it's called a frog stretch. We're going to have our knees as wide apart as you can right here. Drop down to the forearms and push your butt as far back to your heels as you can.
Okay.
So spread your knees as far wide as you can get them. Now down to the forearms and use your forearms to help you push your hips back into your heels. You should feel a nice stretch in the inner thigh.
Mm-hmm.
Good, 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 good. Keep it there for 2 minutes.
Okay.
All right, all my ladies that are on the TFL, what I'm gonna have you do now is we're gonna stretch it out. So we're gonna do that couch stretch. So if you have, I can't tell, Paige, you're a little bit dark back there, but do you have a couch or something behind you?
There's like a small ottoman.
Oh, perfect. That's perfect. So what I want you to do, if you can see me right here, I'm putting the back of my foot on the top of my bed. So you can put the top of your foot on the top of your ottoman. And then what I want you to do is get your knee as close in towards whatever you're putting your foot on. And then come up into this lunge position here. If you can't bring your chest up at all, that's perfectly fine. But if you can, we're going to lift that chest up as high as you can, and we're going to be in a lunge position. Good, Sarah. So the closer your knee is to whatever you have your foot on, the more of a stretch you're going to feel on that. Good, Ching. You're doing awesome. Good. How you feeling, Paige?
Okay, not much of a stretch. I think my finger's too low.
The ottoman is too low? Is
Yeah.
your knee touching the ottoman?
No.
Okay, so bring your knee. Your foot is on top of the ottoman. I want your knee to be touching it as well. So your knee is like your shin should be like laying on the ottoman.
Okay.
Now bring I can barely see you. You're really dark. Bring your left foot out in front of you.
Okay.
It might be a little bit difficult, but I want that left leg out in front of you like you're in a lunge.
Okay, I am.
Oh, you are? Sorry, it's really dark. Now you should feel a deep stretch in that quad. And that back
I feel
leg.
more of a stretch.
Okay, so ease your way up. If you can, I want your chest to be up so you're looking at your camera. If not, stay down. Now do you feel the stretch?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Just a little tweak. Okay, good. And if you can't stay up like that, fall back down. That's fine. Good. Let the stretches come to you, team. Don't force the stretch. Let it come to you. As soon as you're ready, go ahead and switch to the other side. All right, Jasmine. How you feeling over there? You good? Easy your way back up. All right,
Yeah.
next stretch I have for you is the pigeon pose, okay?
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so we're opening up your hips right now. We're gonna get all those muscles from all the different angles. We're gonna open up those hips. So
Excited.
everybody else, go ahead and switch legs on that couch stretch. Go ahead and switch legs on the couch stretch. All right, Jasmine, what I want you to do, pigeon pose. Gosh, I could barely do this in my room. All right, pigeon pose, you're gonna have that leg coming out in front of you, right? And the other leg is straight behind you.
Okay. All right.
So what I want most out of this is a lot of people with this front leg, they have their heel coming in towards their body. I want you to keep it out in front of you, perpendicular with your torso. So you're gonna lean yourself over your leg right here, over your shin, but it's gonna be perpendicular with your body.
I think I'm doing this right. So you
I can't see your legs, but I think you are. Let me see. Good, good, good. There you go. So what I want you to do is with your left arm, I want you to push your heel forward.
Gotcha. Slowly, I'm guessing.
Yeah, keep that heel forward because as you're leaning forward, it's going to want to pull back.
Okay.
But I want you to keep it straight, okay? And now we're going to, if you can, let's see. Which leg do you have out in front of you?
My right.
Your right leg. So I am thinking that your left hip, drive that into the ground.
Ooh, okay.
You feel that?
Yeah.
It should be a stretch on the side of your butt right here.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, and if you want a deeper stretch, the farther you fold in towards your camera, the deeper that stretch is going to get. Just find what works for you, okay? All right, let's see. Ladies, how you feeling with that quads? Your quads?
Oh,
Good, good, good. Let's ease our way out of it. Ease your way out of it here. Good. See, with normal flexibility, we'd be able to get our chest all the way up. So that's telling me that everybody's hip flexors, their quads are super tight. And that's very common if we're sitting a lot. So it's a normal thing that we got going on with the tight quads. All right, so let's see, piriformis. We're gonna foam roll what Jasmine is stretching out right now. So to do this, we're gonna sit onto our foam roll. I'll do it sideways like this. Okay, so now that we're sitting on the foam roll, we'll start with our right leg. What I want you to do is pull that leg on top right here into a figure 4. Once you've got that, I want you to pull this knee into your chest with your left arm. So pull it in towards your body. Now that you have that knee pulled in towards your body, I want you to lean to the right. Keep that knee pulled into your body. That's going to open up that glute so you can get into a tiny muscle in there called the piriformis. And you're going to lean onto your right side. Is everybody feeling that?
yeah.
Yes.
Sarah, is that you?
Yes.
You
Yes.
feeling it?
Yes.
Awesome. Good, good, good. If you're not feeling it, lean a little more to the right and pull that knee a little bit more into your chest. Jasmine, have you switched sides yet?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's do a little bit more on both sides. I want you to get a nice stretch in there. Let's see. I have had you do frog, you've done couch, and you're doing pigeon. Let's see. What do I have you on now, Jasmine? What do I have on now? Hips. Did you have anything that was particularly bothering you? It was your hips, right?
These are my hips, yeah.
Okay.
I've been sitting a lot.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. Here, what I'm going to have you do now, so your hips, those are the 3 stretches that I want you to focus on, okay, Jasmine? Is the frog stretch, the couch stretch up against the wall, and the pigeon pose is what you just did right now. That's going to really open up your hips, okay? Those are the 3 that I want you to focus on. Everybody else, let's switch to the other glute now. Let's switch to the other glute. All right, so Jasmine, this is what I want you to do. We're going to grab the bottom of our feet and we're going to get into a deep squat with our elbows inside of our knees. I think I've showed you this one before. We're going to push those knees out as far as you can.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. You feel that? Good. Now what I want you to do is shoulder blades back, chest proud. Both hands stay on your feet though, okay? Shoulder blades back, chest proud. I want you to come up, keeping your hands on the bottom of your feet. I want you to come up as high as you can. Your butt's coming up all the way up, all the way up. We're going to stretch the back of your legs all the way, all the way. As high as you can. Good, 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 good. Breathe. Now come back down. Elbows inside the knees. Push them out. Shoulder blades back. Breathe. Chest up. We're going to do 8 of those, okay? Good, 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 good. How we doing, ladies? How are we feeling on the foam roll?
Good.
Good. It's supposed to hurt.
Oh, well, it's a good hurt.
Awesome, awesome. All right, ladies on the foam roll, we're going to get into the pigeon pose here, pigeon pose. We're going to stretch out that muscle that we just foam rolled, okay? So the pigeon pose, let me do it this way, maybe that up. So what you want to do is have your foot out in front of you. Let me get a little bit lower. Your foot is going to be out in front of you, but it's going to be straight, horizontal towards your body. Your back leg is going to be straight behind you. How you feeling, Jasmine? I see you over there. Good, 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 good. Take a little bit of a rest. We're going to do one more set of that, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So what I want you to do is if you have your right leg in front of you and doing the pigeon pose, it's likely that you're going to need to drive your left hip into the ground. That left hip is going to need to get driven into the ground as you're leaning forward. We want to square up those hips. So if your right leg's in front of you, push that left hip down. If your left leg is in front of you, it will be the right hip that you have to drive into the ground. Is everybody feeling that stretch right where we were foam rolling before?
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be like the side of the glute, the back of the glute there. Good. Oh, nice. Let's go ahead and switch that pigeon stretch. So if we're doing the pigeon pose, let's switch legs there. I got 14 minutes. We're almost done with the lower body. I think, Jasmine, as soon as you're done with here, we're going to move up to the upper body, okay?
Yeah, I feel a little bit looser down there. Yeah.
Good, good. Those hips are tight. Those hips are tight. We're working on it. We're working on it. Back, King. We're still working on the pigeon pose here. We're still working on the pigeon pose. Good, Ching. That's good. Good, good, good. Keep that leg horizontal to the body. I love it. I love it, Jasmine. Here we go. So we're gonna do a little bit of thoracic rotation here. So what I want you to do is we're gonna be on our hands and our knees, just like this.
Uh-huh.
What I want you to do is take your right hand and we're gonna swoop it down underneath our body, bringing our right ear to the ground.
Nice.
After we do that, we're gonna bring our left hand and reach as high towards the sky as we can.
Okay, these are talents. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't say it was
I'm
gonna
not
be easy.
coordinated, that's all.
I'll walk you through it.
Okay, so should really see my. Okay, I'm gonna
Oh,
go
okay.
down.
I got 10 minutes. I got 10 minutes. All right, so everybody that's doing the pigeon pose, let's get into a frog stretch here. Crud, 10 minutes.
What the
I'm gonna
fuck?
show you. We're gonna do one side. I'm gonna show you how to do the foam roll for the inner part of the thigh, and then we're gonna jump straight to the stretch because I do want to do a little bit more with you guys. Okay?
Oh
So-
wow.
You feel that?
Yeah.
Good. Really opening up that rotation here. So what I want you ladies to do with the foam roll is going to be about where our hip is. And it's going to be lined up right to the side of us, just like this. What I want you to do is kind of get into the Spider-Man position right here. And we're going to keep our leg at a 90-degree angle, and we're going to put weight on the front inner part of our thigh. So if you're not feeling it, lean a little bit more forward towards the quad. We're reaching straight up, not too far back, Jasmine, but try to touch your roof. There we go, touch the ceiling. How's everybody feeling on that foam roll?
Great, just great.
All right, Sarah, you're gonna feel even better right now. What I want you to do is extend your foot all the way out and then flex that leg back in. Extend that foot all the way out, flex it back in.
Great stuff.
Yeah. Good. Try to touch your ceiling, Jasmine. Perfect. Okay, so I just want to show you how to do that. Go ahead and switch to the other side. I only got 8 more minutes with you, so I want to make sure that I get to one stretch for Paige for the neck, and then one for the lat too. I want to make sure you guys get through everything. Jasmine, we're on the upper body still. So you've done your thoracic rotation. Let's get into a child's pose. So what I want you to do is lean back into your hips, bringing your chest down to the ground. We're going to stay in that child's pose. What I want you to do now is to walk your hands as far to the left as you can here. So you're going to walk your hands all the way out to the left. You're going to feel that in your right lat. You're going to feel a deep stretch in your right lat, Jasmine. All right, everybody else. I only got 7 minutes. Only got 7 more minutes with you. Hi, Tanya.
Hi, Tanya.
How you
Hi,
doing?
guys. I'm trying to squeeze in foam rolling and school.
Okay. Do you know if I can just start this back up afterwards? Because we're running really low on time. I only got 7 minutes.
No. I'm just in the last 13 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, but even still with the group I have now, I think I could just reopen it and you guys can just join back in? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I don't want to rush it. We're not going to be able to make it through the whole body right now in the time allotted. So if we need to, I'll reopen it, okay?
Perfect.
All right. Do you have a foam roll, Tanya?
I don't.
You don't? Okay, so we'll just go through some of the stretches. You'll follow along with the stretches that the people with the foam rolling are doing. Oh, we got another person. Okay. Jasmine, how you doing? Did you switch sides yet? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Finish off right there. All right, ladies on the foam roll, what I want you to do right now is we're going to get into a frog stretch. We're going to stretch out that inner part of the thigh that we just worked on, okay? So what I want you to do is we're going to have our knees nice and wide here, as far wide as you can get them. We're going to bring our elbows down here, and we're going to push our hips back as far as we can towards our heels, stretching out that inner part of our thighs. Good. There we go, ladies. Excellent job here. Pushes. Use those forearms. Use those elbows to help push those hips back if you want a deeper stretch here. Good. Ching, use those elbows. Push back. I know you got a little bit more mobility in there. Good. There you go. Good, good, good. All right, Jasmine. Here, let's see what we got going on now. Is that your bed right there?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want you to do is we're going to use that bed, okay? Very similar to what you were doing with the child's pose, but I want your hands on top of your bed. So you're gonna look like this.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's gonna get you a little bit more thoracic rotation or extensions. How we doing with that frog stretch, ladies?
Good.
Good, 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 good. Awesome, awesome.
Wow. I see what you mean.
Good. Yeah, you're going to need to work on a little more extension. We want that chest to drive in towards the ground, Jasmine. Let it come to you. Don't force it, but that's what I want to see is that extension in the spine. Good. All right, ladies that are doing the frog stretch, we are going to move to a dynamic hip opener, and then we're going to be done with the lower body, okay? And then we're going to move to the upper body. So let's see if I can do this. You might not be able to see my head, but I want you ladies to come. We're going to get into a squat position. Feet are going to be a little bit outside shoulder width apart here. We're going to grab the bottom of our feet. And what I want you to do is come down into a squat, the deepest squat that you can, with your elbows inside of your knees. We're going to pull those shoulder blades back, keep the chest high, hips all the way down here. Good. Try to roll those shoulder blades back, Sarah. Chest up. You're really going to feel this in the inner part of the thigh. Now, we're going to raise our butt all the way up. Keeping our hands on the bottom of our feet, we're going to raise our butt all the way up. You're going to feel that stretch in your calves and your hamstrings. We're going to hold it there for 3 seconds and then come back to the starting position on the bottom. Good. Keep those shoulders back, chest up. We're going to do 8 reps. So raise your butt up all the way to the top. Hold that for 3 seconds. Then slowly bringing it back down. We're going to do an 8 count of this. Good, good, good. Coming back up to the top. This is going to stretch out every muscle in that hip. That hip should be open after we do 2 sets of these. We're going to do 2 sets of 8. Good job, Sarah. Nice work here. Don't force it. Come up as high as you can, but don't force anything. Nice work, Tanya. There we go. That's it, Ching. You can get all the way up there now. Nice job, Paige. All right, Jasmine. You're rocking it out here. You're rocking it out. Once you finish 8, ladies, we're going to take a maybe like a 15-second break. We're going to shake legs out, and then we're going to get back to it, okay? All right, Jasmine. I want you to stretch out we're going to stretch out this pec muscle right here, right in front of your shoulder. So what I'm going to have you do is we're going to get up against the wall.
Okay.
I want you to find a way to get up against the wall, and we're going to make a fist like this, okay?
Okay.
You're going to put that fist into the wall. So your arm's going to be like this, and your right leg, if your right arm is on the wall right here, your right leg's going to be out in front of you, and you're going to twist so your chest is facing forward. That's going to stretch this area out right here.
Okay.
If you're doing it on the back wall, I can walk you through it. Or just point to wherever you're going and walk you through it. There you go. Good.
Okay. So.
I want you standing on this one, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Perfect. I can see you from there.
Okay.
So your fist, your thumb will be in the wall. So you're making a fist. The inside of your fist is going to be on the wall. So bringing your arm back. Keep that fist. Your arm's going to be behind your body.
Like
Here, let me see if I can
I am not coordinated. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I just don't have a wall here. Let me see if I can do it right here. Okay, so can you see me with my hand on my little thing right here? Ah, I gotta cover my. So you're gonna have your fist up against the wall, and you're gonna come in like this. You're gonna be pushing up against your wall like this.
Okay.
So the inside of my fist is gonna be behind me,